Well, good evening, everyone. I know what are you thinking here? Me doing a stream? Yep, I am doing a stream here. I'm just testing out some stuff that will show up in a future video, and just want to check and see what we're getting for quality. And we may or may not do any actual gameplay here. I just want to see what we're getting out of this as far as quality for streaming on a 4K Nintendo Switch. What? So yeah, that's what we are checking out right now, is to see what, if anything, we are able to get out of this right now, quality-wise. So I'm going to play a little bit of Mario Kart, just kind of check things out. I will be doing some gameplay in a moment. We'll be doing some gameplay in just a second, just checking to see how my settings are coming through, how the video quality and everything looks on my end. I was seeing quite a bit of pixelization and whatnot. I'm going to change one thing here. I'm going to disable preview, which should free things up quite a bit here. So we're going to do, yeah, that looks really pixelated on my end. Let me know in the chat what you are seeing for quality. And because what I'm seeing on my end on my monitor looks beautiful. Hey, Edgar, how's it going? So we're just going to do some random races here. We're going to do some 100cc with my Amiibo. Let me know too. I've got, I am streaming obviously going through my laptop. Let me know if the fan noise is too loud. I can always back things off a little bit. And we're not going to do a whole lot here, but I did want to go ahead and just test the quality out, see how it looks, how it's sounding. Finally went to live action games that you talk about all the time. Great, Ryan. What'd you think? Let me know, too, if my audio needs to come up or down, or the game audio needs to come up or down. Since I have been a while since I've been streaming, I may actually need to make some adjustments, so let me know there, too. Set your video output if you would like to see the full resolution on this. Set it to 4K. We are streaming at 4K, 30 frames per second right now with a new capture card I am testing out. And yes, the Switch is outputting in 4K with the device that I am testing. You guys will see that video on Friday, tomorrow, for all channel members and Patreon supporters. Let's see, Loved it picked up a bunch of Famicom and Super Famicom stuff. Very cool. Yeah, he's gotten a bunch of trades of stuff, and I actually need to go in. I saw he got a loose copy of Sonic the Hedgehog. What's funny is the fact that I actually have 2 copies of Sonic 2, but one of them is in my box for Sonic 1, and I don't know if I traded in my copy of Sonic 1 because I had it at some point in time. I am seeing quite a bit of pixelization on my end. Please let me know what you're seeing on your end, as I'm about to get hit with the blue shell. Now, I will say, when I was recording with this a little bit earlier, it looked practically flawless. And again, you'll see that on Friday. So I may need to change some of my throughput levels and everything for OBS for this. Yep, so basically what I am doing here is I'm testing out 2 things, a new 4K capture card. Now, unlike a lot of the other capture cards that I've used in the past, this one actually records through the PC, so it's one of the things I don't like about it. I like my ones that actually record straight to an SD card. And then I am using the PhotoFast PhotoFast 4K Gamer adapter for the Nintendo Switch. It's looking great on my end, so I'm thinking, looking at what I'm seeing here on my screen, I think I need to go ahead and tweak my OBS settings. Wow, we are whooping these guys. All right, so now that we are between tracks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the game here. I can't pause, I guess. Let me check my settings on my end. See, I'm seeing a max output of 1440p, not 4K, which is interesting. And I don't think that I can make any changes on the fly in OBS. Yeah, it does. I will agree with that, and I appreciate the feedback. And quite honestly, this is an experiment and a test, so I don't think I can change settings. Stream. Output streaming. Yeah, I've got to stop the. All right. You all are going to see the stream stop, and I'm going to reconnect here in just a few moments. I see an issue that I'm going to correct here in a second. I think I have to stop it at least. Let's see. Profile. High tune. 0 latency. Well, and let me make those changes so we may be okay now. We'll give it just a moment to see if this allows things to update. Looking at my preview window, this actually does look decent. I'm seeing some stuttering, though, on my end a little bit on the video playback. Let me know what you're seeing on your end. So I'm going to drop mine down here just a little bit. Still interesting, like I say, that it is capping it at 1440p and not 4K. Yeah, it's like instead of 30 frames per second, it's like 15 perhaps. So I may need to go ahead and tweak these settings a little bit more. And Social Gamer, thanks for confirming you're seeing 1440p on your end as well. I'm going to actually pause my playback here just to see if that reduces some of my bandwidth load. And I unfortunately left my phone upstairs, so I don't have a way to look at this now that I've paused my computer's playback. So yeah, this PhotoFast Gamer 4K, this thing is legit. I've seen other devices claim that it will increase your resolution to 4K, and it's always been BS, just to be frank. And this actually connecting to both my TV, I checked the output, and it was doing 4K there on the TV. And then looking at the captured video that I recorded earlier tonight, it did show 4K, 25. I think I'm at 30, so I might be a little bit too high. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to pause. And let me set it to 25,000, and we'll see if that makes a difference then. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for helping with this test, too. I appreciate it. Settings. Output. 2500 bitrate. Using CBR for rate control. Keyframe interval is 0. CPU usage is ultra fast. Profile is high. Tune for 0 latency. Leave that at that. Apply. 4K 25 meg, no problem. Okay. 30 as good as if I've got it. Well, we may not have had it, so let's check and see here. Oh, no. No. Keyframe should be 2. All right, I will make that change real quick. Thanks. Settings. Output. Keyframe should be 2. All right. Let's see how this looks. Oh, you dirty bugger. So yeah, the video for this device will be out. It's already looking crisp. Good, good. Thank you. Seriously, man, thank you so much for the tips. I appreciate it. It's kind of like when I first started streaming, I was using my EasyCap 284, and if not for our good friend EC Myers Vids, basically spent like an hour one night just helping me on a stream. Yes, that looks good. No, that doesn't look so good. Try this, try that. I really appreciate it. Is it looking good now? And like I say, I don't know why it's capping it at 1440p. All right, it's starting again. Let me know if it continues to do it. I've got gig internet up and down. Now, the one thing is I am connected to Wi-Fi, but I've got a mesh router system as well. My throughput here, at least to my computer, is over 700. Okay, it's good again. All right, we'll do the next race. See if this looks any better. This track always reminded me of something that should have been in Wreck-It Ralph. And I'll also say, so I've got my microphone on monitor right now too. With this low latency mode, I am hearing myself after only like 3 or 4 seconds. So far, so good. We have been really busy lately. I did the math earlier tonight. I think thus far, year to date, we have uploaded over 260 videos. I know we've done a lot of shorts lately, which has, bumped that number up by about 30 or 40. But yeah, we have been pretty busy, constantly trying to make things better. Still seeing a little bit of buffering on my end on the monitor. Oh, got hit again. Let me see here. If you use normal latency, you actually get better quality. You get less quality with real-time or low latency to have more interactive in the chat. I will make that tweak real quick. So output, tune, zero latency. So the tuning options are film, animation, grain, still image, PSNR, SSIM, fast decode, and zero latency. I'll try none. So now I have the latency set to none to see. Yeah, and I'm, no offense, guys, I'm less worried about the latency and more worried about the overall video performance. Oh. Yeah, I'm still seeing a fairly crisp image, but a decent reduction in frame rate is what I'm seeing. And quite honestly, if I'm playing the Switch or other 1080p or lower resolution devices, I can not use 4K and be just fine, I'm sure. But that was also part of the problem with the video that I uploaded today on the Brook Gaming Wingman XB. Was I was trying to capture in 4K since I was using an Xbox Series S, and it just it fell apart. What I was seeing on the monitor was fine, but what actually got captured was less than fine. Yeah, I'm still seeing, though. Are you still seeing a stuttering frame rate, though, Social Gamer? And it could be that I'm viewing on the same thing that I'm streaming with, too, so. So we're going to do one more race, and I'm going to get back to doing some editing, but what is the audio set to? Give me a moment, and I'll see if I can pause here. All right, so audio is set to, let's see, sample rate is 48 kilohertz, stereo, decay rate, that doesn't matter. It's got my headphone, yeah. So what specifically on the audio would you be interested in seeing? It's interesting, though, looking at the output scale resolution. I do have it set to 4K, and it's not outputting it. So, looking at the stream settings in OBS, maximum video bitrate is 51,000. I can probably back that down a little bit. Maximum audio bitrate is 160. Audio channels. Just stereo. God bless it, I keep hitting the wrong one. If I ain't first, I last. Got him. Got me. Yeah, I don't know why it got set to 51,000. We'll go ahead and we'll turn that down a little bit. Because I'm sure right now the entire system is working harder than it needs to, but that's a setting I actually have to stop the stream to go ahead and change. This is such an amazing game. It's hard to believe that it's 4 years old now, almost 5. Yeah, the 51,000, that's a wee bit high. Well, we'll back that down. Hey, Multi-Gunman, good to see you, man. Yeah, I think that this has definitely got promise. The 4K capture card that I'm using right now, too, was only $100. So I will be doing a separate video on this as well. For the price, it's definitely got promise. If I'm doing 1080p, I'm still going to use either my AverMedia or my Hapog, just because I can record directly to an SD card, and I prefer to do that. I don't know if you can hear the fan on my laptop going right now, but that sucker's loud. Oh, I love Mario Kart, man. This has been one of my favorite games on the system, and I don't know if I got it day 1, but it was no longer than like day 5. No, it is not emulation. I have the M Classic, but don't have 4K TV. Thinking about a portable touchscreen monitor with it personally. Excuse me. Yeah, this is definitely outputting better quality video than the M Classic, and that's not a bash against the M Classic. It's a great little device. But I think this is definitely something to work with. We're going to record some fresh audio here. I've got to do some voiceover. That's Social Gamer. That's the exact one that I have. But that'll only pass through 4K. It won't capture 4K, which is the bummer. So let's see. Yeah, I can bring the audio down to 128. And then, what was it? The maximum video bit rate is, 51,000 under stream. So I think on that, I have to stop the stream to adjust that. Hey, I got a new vehicle optimization. That's cool. But speaking of stopping the stream, we are going to stop the stream. This was just a real quick experiment I wanted to do. And let's see. It captures 4K 60 and HDR. Red and black kind of triangle shaped, because mine only does 4K pass through. And mine also has a micro SD card slot to record directly on it. So we may be talking 2 different ones. Yeah, I don't doubt it, but I think we may have 2 different. Yeah, I've got the 2 plus, sorry. Let's see what we got for vehicle upgrades real quick, and then we're going to end the stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm a heretic that actually does everything with a laptop. Oh, dude, that thing's awesome. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to wrap things up. If you guys are interested at all, I actually threw my Nintendo Switch friend code down below. Feel free to add me if you want. But we're going to get some voiceover work done tonight and work on Friday's video. And I still got to... You know what? I've done so many shorts in a row. I think tomorrow I'm taking a day off and I'm not going to upload anything. So, hell, we may stream a little bit. So, but yes... Thank you guys for coming checking out. Thanks for the feedback. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, we are checked out. Gone.